Good day, it's December the 20th, and today we continue in John 8, doing verses 4 and 5, just two verses today, and Proverbs 20. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. And we begin John 8, starting at verse 4 and doing verse 5. Teacher, they said to Jesus, this woman was caught in the act of adultery. 5. The law of Moses said to stone her. What do you say? Verse 4. Teacher, they said to Jesus, this woman was caught in the very act of adultery. No man. Adultery requires requires two people. They probably knew about her this before. She was possibly betrothed. She might have been with her fiancé. We're not told because they only wanted one side of the story. Verse 5, the law of Moses says to stone her. What do you say? Huh? They're going, yeah, this is what we're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. What do you want? Probably, not probably. They are trying to set him up. But we'll see what happens when he replies. Proverbs 20. Wine is a mocker, strong drink is righteous, and whoever ruleth thereby is not wise. This is not saying you can't drink, though I don't advise it. But if you do drink, don't get drunk. 2. The terror of a king is a roaring lion. He that provokes his anger forfeits his life. 3. It's an honor for a man to keep aloof from strife. But every fool will be snarling. Stay away from fighting if you don't have to fight. Stay out of fights that you don't need to. Only fools fight when they don't need to. 4. The sluggard will not plow when winter setteth in. Therefore he shall beg in the harvest and have nothing. Winter's when the ground is softest and easiest to plow there. So if you don't plow, you can't plant. If you can't plant, you won't have a crop. If you don't have a crop, you can't harvest. If you don't harvest, you'll have nothing. Then you must beg. 5. Counsel in the heart of a man is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out. 6. Men will proclaim his own goodness. Most men will proclaim his own goodness. But a faithful man who can find? Man will brag, but who will be faithful? 7. He that walketh in integrity is a just man. Happy are her children after him. 8. The king sitteth on the throne of judgment and scattereth away all evil with his eyes. 9. Who could say, I have made my heart clean? I am pure from my sin. No one can. Only God can cleanse him. 10. Diverse weights and diverse measures, both of them are abomination to Yahweh. Yeah, God hates cheating and lying and deceiving. 11. Even the child is known by his doings, whether his work be pure and whether it be right. 12. A hearing ear and a seeing eye, Yahweh has made even to both of them. No matter what you have and how hard you work for it, God gave you the means to do it. You did not create your eye. You did not create your ear. You did not create your talent. You did not create your abilities. You didn't even create your life. 13. Love not sleep, lest thou come to poverty. Open thy eyes, and thou shalt have bread in plenty. Get out of bed, in other words. 14. It is bad, saith the buyer. When he has gone his way, then he boasteth. Lying to get a good deal. Basically saying, look at all these defects on this, I can't give you $5. I'll give you 50 cents. And then when he gets it home, look, I got this $40 thing for only 50 cents. 15. There is gold and a multitude of rubies, but the lips of knowledge are a precious jewel. Materials well is nice, but it can be taken away or lost. Knowledge is more valuable. It can't be taken away, can't be lost, can't be used up or destroyed. 16. Take his garment as surety for a stranger and hold him in pledge as surety for an alien woman. If someone's guaranteeing another person's actions or something for you, get collateral. 17. Bread of falsehood is sweet to a man, but afterwards his mouth shall be filled with gravel. Lying may be initially sweet, but your teeth will break on him. 18. Every purpose is established by counsel, and with good advice carry on war. Don't be rash, get good advice. Ask around. 14. He that goeth about as a talebearer revealeth secrets. Therefore meddle not with him that openeth his lips. Open wide his lips. A gossiper will tell anything to anyone, and will tell everything to anyone. If he tells you something about someone else, he's telling that person about you. 20. Whoso curses his father or mother, his lamp shall be put out in the blackest darkness. 21. An estate may be gotten hastily in the beginning, but the end thereof shall not be blessed. 22. Say not thou, I will requite evil. Wait for Yahweh, and he will save thee. Yeah, don't take personal vengeance on a person. Let God handle it. This does not mean you don't file police reports, you don't report them to the proper authorities, or anything like that. But you don't handle it yourself. Especially if you're unsatisfied with the way it was handled. 23. Diverse weights are an abomination to Yahweh, and a false balance is not good. 24. A man's goings are of Yahweh. How then can a man look to his way? 25. It is a snare for a man to rashly say holy, and after vows make inquiry. 26. A wise king sifteth the wicked, and turneth the wheel over them. 27. The spirit of man is a lamp of Yahweh, searching all the inward parts. The spirit is your conscience, and God is looking at the real you. 28. Mercy and truth preserve the king, and his throne is upheld by mercy. 29. The glory of a young man is their strength, and the beauty of old men is their hoary head. And 30. Sharp swords cleanse away evil, so do stripes that reach the inward part. I hope you've been blessed by this reading. May the Lord richly bless you. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I.